Good morning, children. Welcome to your science class. Animal Fibers, Part 1. How are you, children? Children, can I ask few questions from your last year classes? Okay, thank you. Children, what season is it? Summer. Good. What precautions will be taken in this season? Okay, we should not go into hot sun. We must wear cotton and light colored clothes. We should take plenty of water. Juices like sugarcane. Yes. And we should not take too much spicy food. And we must have daily 2 or 3 times bathing. We should have regular haircut. Very good, children. Now, what are the clothes wearing in summer? Very good, cotton clothes. What are the clothes you wear in winter? Woolen clothes. Good. Why we wear cotton clothes in summer? Very good answer. It cotton clothes absorbs sweating. Correct answer. And also one more advantage. Cotton clothes have tiny pores. That means openings, holes. These pores allow air into body, and the air helps in evaporating sweat, keeps our body cool. Children, why we prefer woolen clothes in winter? Very good. Woolen clothes keeps our body in warm condition. Correct answer. Very good. But here is another advantage. Woolen clothes trap the air. Air is the bad conductor of heat. So the layer of the air in woolen clothes prevents the loss of heat from the body. So we feel warm in winter season. Children, do you know how clothes are made up of? Yes. Before going to learn this, we will know the meaning of the following terms. Okay. First one, fabric. What is the first one? Fabric. For example, you want a new shirt. What will you do? You will buy directly from the ready-made shirt, from shop ready-made shirt. Or you will take some cloth, a piece of cloth, and give it to the tailor. That piece of cloth is called fabric. So fabric is the material used to make clothing. So the material that is used to make the clothing is called fabric. Now you take hand key. If you observe close to it, you will find thin, long structures. Those are threads. These threads are also called yarn. So, fabric is made by weaving or knitting yarn. Third one, fiber. What is the third one? Fiber. For You have thread from the hand key or any towel. You separate one thread and unwind it. Unwind it. You will find a small strands. These small strands are called fiber. Last year in 6th class, you studied cotton fibers, the strands present in the cotton bowl. In the same manner, here also we find the small strands. These are called fibers. Now, fibers are used or spun into yarn. Yarn is used to weaving the fabrics. Fabrics are used to stitching the clothes. So, how the clothes are made up of? From fabrics. Fabrics are made by yarn. Yarn are made by fibers. So, fibers are the basic or structural unit of clothing. How are clothes made up of? Clothes are made up of by fabrics. Fabrics are made up by yarn. Yarn is made by fibers, joining fibers. So fibers are the basic units. Last year you studied about fibers. Fibers are of two types. How many types? Two types. What are they? They are natural fibers and synthetic fibers. Natural fibers means these fibers are obtained from nature, that is plants and animals. Synthetic fibers means these fibers are made by using chemicals in industry. Natural fibers, we get these fibers from plants and animals. For example, cotton and jute are the plant fibers. Wool and silk are the animal fibers. Rayon, nylon, terlin, polyester, all these are the example for synthetic fibers. Children, fibers are of two types. They are natural fibers, synthetic fibers. Plants fibers and animal fibers are natural fibers. Jute and cotton are examples for plants. Silk and wool are example for animal fibers. Synthetic fibers are made by using chemicals in the industries. Nylon, rayon, terlin, polyester are the examples for these synthetic fibers. Now coming to the last year, you studied about plant fibers, that is jute and cotton. In this 7th class, you are going to learn about animal fibers. What are the example for animal fibers? Wool and jute are example for animal. Sorry. Silk and wool are examples for animal fibers. Children, do you know where do we get wool? Yes, sheep. We get wool from sheep. But not only sheep, some other animals also produce the wool. What is wool? So, how wool is made up of? In this module, we are going to learn about how wool is made up, made up of. The fleece on the body of the sheep is called wool. What is wool? Wool is nothing but it is the hair, the hair that is the fur or fleece. The fleece present on the sheep is called wool. The hairy skin of the sheep has two types of fibers that forms its fleece. Children, we find two types of hair on the body of sheep. For example, on the beard, the fleece present on the beard is very coarse, that means very rough, and the fleece that is present under the under soft uh, the fleece that is present very close to the skin, that is very soft. So the fine hair provides fibers for making wool. So the fleece of the sheep are two types. First one, the coarse beard hair, and the fine soft under hair close to the skin. Two types. The the coarse beard hair is not good for making wool. The fine soft under hair, it is very good for making wool. So some breeds, that means some types of sheep. Some breeds of sheep have only fine under hair. So this fine soft under hair is good for making wool. So these parents, these sheep are chosen for producing offsprings with fine under hair. So the process of selecting sheep to produce offsprings with soft fine under hair is called selective breeding. What is selective breeding? The process of selecting parents for obtaining special characters in their offsprings is called selective breeding. Okay, we know only we have an idea, but it is not correct. Only sheep produce wool, not only sheep, but also yak, llama, alpaca, camel, goat, angora goat, and some other animals also sources of wool. Their hair also useful to produce wool. Here, goat from the Kashmir, that is Kashmiri goat. Its fur is very soft. Fur means fleece, hair, very soft. It is useful to make shawls. These shawls are very famous, and these are well known as Pashmira shawls. The fur on the body of camels is also used as wool. Llama and alpaca are found in South America. they also yield wool. So we get wool from different animals. Okay, children. Now this wool industry also played an important role economy of one country. That's why the wool industry becomes one of the means of farmers, one of the means of the jobs. So farmers rear the sheep to obtain wool. What is rearing? Rearing is nothing but taking care of sheep and providing nutritive food and taking care about their health. Here in the hills in Jammu Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim, Uttarachal, or the plains of Haryana, Gujarat, Punjab, Rajasthan, we can see shepherds taking their herds of sheep for grazing. Shepherd, what is shepherd? The person, one who take care about sheep is called shepherd. So sheep are herbivorous. You know, herbivorous means plant eating animals are herbivorous. And so the sheep prefer to take grass and leaves. Apart from grazing, sheep rearers also feed them on a mixture of pulses, corn, jowar, oil cakes, and minerals. Here the sheep are rearing. They are so special measures are taking to produce lot of wool. That's why the rearers, that means the shepherds, offer them pulses. You know, pulses are rich of proteins, corn, jowar, and oil cakes, minerals. Okay. In winter, the sheep are kept in indoors and fed on leaves, grains, and dry fodder. Okay. In this way, the rearers take careful measures in rearing the sheep. So India is the one of the largest wool producing country. Our shepherds produce different kinds of qualitative wool. Let us see the breeds. Lohi, we find Lohi in Rajasthan and Punjab. The wool of this Lohi sheep is good qualitative wool. And Rampur Bushhair, this is the another kind of breed of a sheep. Its color is brown. The hair is brown in color. We find this breed in Uttar Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, and Nali. We find this breed in Rajasthan, Haryana, Punjab, and the fleece of this breed is useful in making carpets. Bakarwal, we find this in Jammu and Kashmir. This wool is useful in making shawls. Marwari, we find Gujarat. It has a coarse wool, that means rough wool, and it is not soft. And one more breed, that is Patanwadi we find in Gujarat. This is useful for hosiery. Okay, children. Here is the table and also map. India map with different regions and different breeds of sheep. You observe closely, children. Now, processing of fibers into wool. How the fiber is changed into convert into wool. Once the rare sheep have developed a thick growth of hair, hair is shaved off for getting wool. Okay, here when the hair is grown, what will you do? When the hair on our head grown, what will you do? We will have haircut. That is also useful for making wig and some other brushes, some other purposes. The same manner, when the real sheep have developed a thick growth of hair, the hair is shaved off for getting wool. The wool which is used for knitting sweaters or for weaving shawls is the finished product of a long process. It is a long process. The converting of fleece into wool and cloth is a long process. In this process, there are several steps. What are those? First one, sharing. What is the first one? Sharing. Second one, scouring. What is the second one? Scouring. Third one, sorting. What is the third one? Sorting. Fourth one, carding. What is the fourth one? Carding. Next one, spinning. What is that one? Spinning. And dyeing. Dyeing, knitting. What are the steps? Once again, I am going to repeat. Sharing, scouring, sorting, carding, spinning, dyeing, and knitting. These are the steps involved in converting fleece to wool. Okay, children. Today we have learnt small strands found in a thread or yarn are called fibers. Fibers are spun into thread. Yarn is used to make fabric. Fibers are of two types, natural and synthetic. Natural fibers obtained from plants and animals. Synthetic fibers are prepared by using chemicals. Cotton and jute are plant fibers. Wool and silk are animal fibers. Sheep is the main source of wool in India. Camel, alpaca, llama, goat, angora are the other sources of wool. Some sheep have coarse fleece on its beard. Some sheep have fine, soft under hair close to the skin. This soft hair is the best hair for making wool. The sheep with fine under hair are developed by the method called selective breeding. Selective breeding. And in India, there are different kinds of breeds and they give different qualitative wools. They, in the process of converting fleece into fiber, there are many steps. So, they are sharing, scouring, sorting, carting, spinning, dyeing, knitting. Okay, children, I'm going to ask few questions. Define fiber. How is yarn made? What is fabric? Name the animal that produce wool. Name the qualitative wools producing animals. What is meant by rearing of sheep? Name some regions in India that rear sheep. Children, here not the that rear sheep. What is fleece? What are the different sizes of fleece that are found on the body of sheep? What is meant by selective breeding? Name some breeds of sheep in India, and what are the steps involved in processing fleece into wool? Thank you, children. Have a nice day. Thank you.